How's it going, everybody? What's up? Welcome to your daily zone, the daily video with yours truly. Today we're going to be talking the first chapter of Jim Butcher's Deadbeat. Not a lot to say because it's the first chapter, but it is setting up things. I got a trailer for Enshrouded's new update. We're talking Fallout Season 3 being redeemed, Fallout Season 2 coming out in December. I got two trailers for Spider Noir and hold on, mouse. And Ironheart for the first. I got the first teaser for Ironheart. We're getting a lot of trailers tomorrow, so I should be able to actually react to a lot of stuff tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna start with Deadbeat. Right now, as the title would suggest, I'm gonna be spoiling a little bit. I'm not gonna talk about it for long because it's the first chapter, so not a lot's happened. It's just kind of setting up the story, as it were. It's called Deadbeat because, one, we get introduced to his deadbeat brother, who's from a vampire council. It's all about psychically draining people. They're draining them. They're like, ooh, what's that okay. What We Do in the Shadows, okay? If anybody's watched that show, you know the bald guy with glasses. That's him, it seems like. But he does it through, like, banging people. He doesn't, like, hey, how's it going? I'm gonna here to make you annoyed so I can drain your mental, like, energy. And obviously, it introduces him, and then it goes to Murphy, and currently he's getting blackmailed by a different vampire. So as the name would suggest, Deadbeat, we're going to be seeing him beat up a bunch of vampires. I do look forward to vampire on vampire violence because you would hope that happens, right? He goes, yeah, I have a vampire half-brother. We're going to be fighting vampires. I hope there's a vampire class because they're pretty cool. And also the vampire appears to be a sorceress, which you know how those are in these books. They're crazy. But yeah, like I said, not a lot to say. I've already read the first chapter before, and so I just skimmed over it this time. I've not read past the first chapter though, because the end was definitely, I was like, it should be good. I always enjoy the magic on magic fight. Though I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be kind of hard to top Summer Nights, man. Summer Nights had some pretty baller like scenes in that book, with like the fighting and the war going on. It was pretty sick. How to transition? Well, I guess we're talking about Thrall, like things that go bump in the night. Why don't we watch the trailer for Thralls of Twilight? It opened on the wrong screen. This is probably quiet for y'all. Hopefully this is not loud. And we're in 4K. I was like, dude, this actually no, we're not. I don't think we are.
Brothers, sisters.
Okay.
Our corruption is beautiful. Our pestilence is majesty. The darkness, it feeds us. But in the darkness, they come to ravage, plunder, and burn us.
I could be wrong, but I do feel like this is the
Our flesh, in return to indulge in their vanity and excess. But even as they exuberate, we spread across the land and grow mighty. Patience, for the moon shall rise again. And
these monsters seem gnarly, by the way. The flying ones.
to find their ends. Our air shall choke them.
Yeah, these things look crazy.
Earth shall strike them, tempt them, toy with them, rend them. And as the darkest hour pierce their dreams and steal the dawn.
Okay, that's pretty sick. There's some cool new enemy types in there. I do enjoy the voiceover. That was pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty sick. And Enshrouded, for those of you that haven't played it, it's a pretty sick survival crafting game. I enjoy it. There's like a voxel building system. I'm not the greatest builder, but me and my cousin and my brother played, and we built some pretty sick things, you know? I had built like a little forge for all the NPCs. They've been adding a ton of stuff. I've played recently, but I kind of didn't like. I played it for a bit and then dropped it just because I had so many other games to play. I really need to go back to it. I streamed it a couple times, and I don't know, maybe I'll end up playing it again in the future. It could be pretty good. Like I said, I enjoyed it a lot. I 100%ed it before they added a couple new updates. Then I added more achievements, and now I've got to go back to make sure I keep the 100%. It's good. It's a good thing. It's sick. But yeah, there's that. What do we got on my Twitter feed? So Fallout Season 3, you know, getting renewed. That's pretty sick. I enjoyed the Fallout season, you know, for Season 1. Obviously Goggins. I become a Goggins fanboy. I love everything he's in. The Ghoul comes back. It looks like we're going to New Vegas. That's sick. And knowing that it's going to go from New Vegas, I have no idea where they're going to take that. But I do look forward to it. I know, at least know I got a show in December to look forward to, because that's going to go crazy. A hero. Okay, hold on. We got to full screen you and make sure we're going to... Oh my god, wait, we have Twitter quality. Dude, of course you wouldn't put it on the YouTube. I don't want to pop it. I'm enjoying them. But I have to confirm my suspicions. It was like... Yeah, that's totally Nicolas Cage. Like... Okay, is Nicolas Cage the Spider-Man? Man, have I been sleeping under a rock? I feel like that's probably been confirmed for a while. Also, I don't know what Amazon up front. I guess it's on Amazon Video. That's gonna be good. Like I said, I don't think Spider-Man's had a miss. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're kind of nailing it. It's pretty nice. And now we have Ironheart. Oh, actually, good audio quality. Okay, here we go.
To Marvel as a kid, going to comic book shops. I was really big on X-Men and all of the offshoots, like X-Factor.
Yeah, honestly, my favorite might be Guardians of the Galaxy.
When Ironheart came out, I remember the buzz around the industry. I was really excited. In 2016, Brian Michael Bendis, a really famous creative in the comic book world, created a character, Riri Williams. A lot of people think that she's a successor to the Iron Man legacy. But in the comic book, Riri and Tony had a friendship. He was kind of advising her, and eventually she got her own identity as Ironheart. It was really exciting for me bringing that character into the MCU and Wakanda forever.
The story of Ironheart is not a story about the mantle of Iron Man getting passed. If anything, it's the opposite.
It's really about her proving herself and achieving her own legacy.
I'm very excited to get a heavy-hitting introduction.
It was really great to have Ryan as an executive producer. He really helped with the storytelling of Ironheart. The comic books and Wakanda Forever did a really great job of laying a backstory for Riri and her origin story. In our series, we're telling the story of what happens the days after Wakanda in the formative years of the superhero.
What's cool about her is she's a bit disruptive.
You want me to be small, but I refuse.
Which really sets her apart than our show.
He might be a hero after all.
I love how this story takes Riri on a totally new journey. I want to build something undeniable, something iconic.
Riri, I see you, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
I'm very excited about Ironheart. I'm honored to have the opportunity to be delivering these stories that people love so much.
Let's get to work.
You know, pretty sick, pretty sick. I hope it's good. I genuinely hope it's good. I really want to see the trailer, because that'll definitely give me a lot more. I do feel like Marvel may have shot itself in the foot, if I'm being honest. Like, if I'm being real with you, if I'm being completely real with y'all, like the realest of real, they started way too strong. Like Tony Stark and Captain America, I don't know any hero that's gonna live up to the hype, especially played by like Steven Rogers and I'm not gonna remember Iron Man's name, Robert Downey Jr. There we go. Those men just had charisma. They just oozed it. Like that is such a hard mountain to scale, considering their stories were like they got their own segment of movies and then they got the Infinity War saga. Like it built into itself, right? Like I think Marvel might have peaked, guys. I feel like they have a hard time kind of following it up. And obviously, you know, they have a hard time as it is, and then you have a bunch of like the sect of the Marvel fan base just like anything they make nowadays is just like, that's trash, dog. That's bad. That's trash. Which does suck, you know? So I can't imagine that feels great. You're like, okay, guys, we gave it our best shot. And everybody's like, or like, there's a big section of people that are like, L take, bad. But I feel like nowadays there's always that like small vocal, usually it's a minority, sometimes it's a majority, you know, but Usually there's a small vocal minority of just people that are just not happy with life and they just hate everything. The only thing they love in this world is to hate on things, right? They live for it, right? That's the only thing they like doing. And the thing is, they have a really good, their community is really good. They love hating they have like I don't even know how to explain it, brother. Like, they just find each other. They're like roaches. And they form these big packs of roaches where they're like, that thing's bad. And then a bunch of roaches move around and they're like, bad. And you can't squash them because you squash one, 7 more pop up. How roaches are. We don't need that negativity in this world. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm just a man chilling. I'm just a man who wears different hats, who wears sort of the same shirt every single video, who just wants to play video games after work. Ain't that right? Yeah. That's all I got in the tank, guys. As of today, you know, as this week, you're getting this video, and you'll be getting a Thronebreaker video. Tomorrow there'll be Wrath of the Righteous, and you'll see me again. We'll have trailers to watch. Hopefully I'll remember them. Because like I said, work has been chaotic, and on my breaks, you know, sometimes I'm just sitting there listening to Epic the Musical, and I'm just like, man, my D&D character would be so cool. This scene would be so cool, right? And then I don't actually look at Twitter. Which it's sad that's where I get my news, but it's the easiest place because it just be spamming, dude. They just, like, 90% of the content I could just do without. But there's occasionally one where it's like Ironheart, and I go, oh, cool. I want to talk about this. Let me pop it up. Or I go, hey, Andor's ending, and I go, oh, sick. I should totally be watching that then. Really gotta get on that One Piece train again. Hold on, I got DM'd. But how many episodes of One Piece am I behind? Because I haven't been watching it. I'm gonna be honest. I've kind of let it accumulate. Man, there's no eat that. They make it so hot. I don't want to play the video. Oh, I guess we're playing the. Actually, I can just do this. Let me see. I'm either Dr. Chopper's Adventure, The Ballad of a Father and Daughter. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Wait. Dude, there's no way. I think next episode in One Piece might be the Kuma clap. That might break the internet. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's going to be so hype. Like, that panel, man, I would pull it up, but, like, I feel like Kuma clap is kind of ambiguous enough for those that don't want to be spoiled. You have no idea what I'm talking about. And for those that know, you know, right? That's going to go crazy. Man, when does the episodes come out? Is it Saturdays? I want to be on that. I need to be at the day it comes out. I get to finally be part of the people going, woo! I cannot wait. That's going to be sick. Yeah, bro. And I'm only like 4 episodes behind. Easy. What, an hour and a half? That's bingeable. Easy. I mean, I've already caught up all the way up here. I mean, what's 4 episodes to 1,128, right, guys? Yeah. I need to make a list of the shows I need to watch. That way I can keep on them. You know what I'm saying? That way we can talk about them. But yeah, guys, that's yeah. I'm so sorry. That was just a tick. that was just. Oh my god. That's it for me, guys. Nice 15-minute little spiel. I hope you enjoyed. I would go get the other book, but I don't want to run off and leave y'all. But we'll be talking chapter 1 of the other book Thursday. I did have to read it when I got home. Can't read it at work. My fingers, I mean, I guess my hands are somewhat clean. Oh, actually, I guess it all rubbed off. Yeah, my fingers had oil and all sorts of stuff on it. I probably just rubbed it off on my keyboard, bro. Or my face, probably. I mean, the stuff I inhale at work and like all the stuff that gets in my hands, you know, metal shards, spray paint. There's a reason that our work doesn't give health insurance. That's all I'm saying. It's not a conspiracy theory. That's just a fact. I'm going to go, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. And as always, I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.